Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
there's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch.
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De La Cruz. That's De Arrascaeta. Darwin. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De La Cruz. Valverde. And he's whipped it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Ruiz. And he welcomes it in. Corner then. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Valverde. Ugarte. Now it's De Arrascaeta. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Fabian Ruiz with the clearance. Spain are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's a good ball. Pedri. Now it's Gavi. Valverde herring after the ball here. Lovely feet. De La Cruz! He's got away with one there. Kubasi. Pedri. Quarter of an hour played. And he's lost his man here. Knocks it into space.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts.
Takes a shot! Goal! Uruguay! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Gavi. Accepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Uruguay clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ferran Torres. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ugarte. De La Cruz. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nunez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Spain have it back and can go again. He's on it, can he get away? Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. That's going wide left. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ugarte. Now it's De Arrascaeta. He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ugarte. Now it's Ferran Torres. De Arrascaeta. Bentancur. Spread out to the left. Rodri. And it's Pedri. To Laporte. Cucurella. And it's Gavi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ugarte. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good, played through for the wide man. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Ferran Torres. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And a header! Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out of play for a throw.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Bentancur. Ugarte. Now it's Darwin. That's De Arrascaeta. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Pedri. Gavi. Pedri. That's a throw.
Se agrega un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Oyarzabal. That is a brilliant interception. De la Cruz. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Uruguay looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we get things going again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
The less said about that pass, the better. There's a sharp little ball. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Spain are all square. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? It's out for a goal kick. Rodri wins the duel this time. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time. Oliveira. And it's Ugarte. De la Cruz. And it's Ugarte. Now it's Valverde. Pedri. Ugarte. That's De La Cruz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Gavi. Bentancur. Nunez is onto this. He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Uruguay have their second corner now. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Valverde. Played in. Oh, great leap! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Kubasi.
Uruguay really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
De La Cruz shoots! And he should have made them pay.
De La Cruz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a throw. Ugarte. That's destined for the flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Bentancur. Almost an hour gone. Bentancur. He'll try from distance. And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Cucurella. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. It's Gavi. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferran Torres gets flagged offside. Bentancur threads one in. Oliveira. Ugarte does really well there, strong defending. Now it's Pedri. Bit too much weight on the pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Gavi. Pinches it off him. De Arrascaeta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that was asking for too much. Laporte. Rodri. That has been slung wide. Now it's Gavi. Fabian Ruiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, played right into his path. De la Cruz. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Darwin. Tries to play it through. Laporte. Pedri. Gavi. And he's been shifted off it. Ugarte. Played out to the left flank. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. De Arrascaeta. Looking to play him in.
Uruguay clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's picked his way through. Oliveira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Arrascaeta. And it's Bentancur. Mikel Oyarzabal. Valverde picks it up out wide. And it's Bentancur. He is just caressing the ball. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Cambio. Cambio en Uruguay. Número 5.
Corner number 4 coming up
Número
here.
7. Número 16.
Laporte clears it
Número
away.
15. Número 14.
And
Número
now they
22.
can spring out of defence. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's quick to get rid. Gets a good foot in there. It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Arrascaeta really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Valverde. So what can they make of this? Bentancur. He's having a hit! There was plenty of power on that. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Se está realizando un cambio.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Ferran Torres. Now, can he find a finish?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bentancur. Passes coming off in
Se
quick
agregarán
succession
3
here.
minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Llorente tries to clear. Oh, this is a great position. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Fabian Ruiz. That's the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Darwin taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.